a true experiment with random assignment of research participants, sometimes called subjects, to rival conditions allows researchers to make strong inferences about causal relationships when there are large numbers of research participants. The random assignment, also called random allocation, of those participants to rival conditions ensures that the individuals in those conditions will, on average, be similar on most characteristics, including characteristics that went unmeasured. In an experiment, the researcher alters one or more variables of influence, called independent variables, and measures resulting changes in the factors of interest, called dependent variables. Prototypical experimental research is conducted in a laboratory with a carefully controlled environment. A quasi-experiment refers to a situation in which there are rival conditions under study but random assignment to the different conditions is not possible. Investigators must work with pre-existing groups of people. Researchers can use common sense to consider how much the non-random assignment threatens the study's validity. For example, in research on the best way to affect reading achievement in the first 3 grades of school, school administrators may not permit educational psychologists to randomly assign children to phonics and whole language classrooms, in which case the psychologists must work with pre-existing classroom assignments. Psychologists will compare the achievement of children attending phonics and whole language classes, and, perhaps, statistically adjust for any initial differences in reading level. Quote, experimental researchers typically use a statistical hypothesis testing model which involves making predictions before conducting the experiment, then assessing how well the data collected are consistent with the predictions. These predictions are likely to originate from one or more abstract scientific hypotheses about how the phenomenon under study actually works.